For more videos like this for Compact 211, you can check out Sarai Studies. Link is in the description box below. Today I'm going to teach you about the splitter in Circuitverse. Go to the input tab and grab an input box. Right now this is the input box of 1 bit because there's only 1 bit in there, 1 digit, but you can go to properties and increase the bit width to 2. So now it's an input box of bit width 2. But let's say I want it to be 4. Now what a splitter does, if you go to MISC and you go and grab the splitter, it doesn't let you grab it. It first asks you what is the bit width of what you're giving into it. So I want to give it in this input box that has a bit width of 4 because there's only 4 bits, 4 little digits there. So we're going to say 4, and then it's going to ask you to specify how you want to split up those 4 bits. Let's say you only want one of those bits. So you want to do the first bit to be in its own little box, and then the rest of them, which is 3, are in their own box as well. So you just want to do a split of 1, 3, you click OK, and then you'll see here that the first bit is of index 0, just like in arrays. When you're programming, the first one is 0, and then the rest of them are 1, 2, and 3. So even though we have 4 bits, it's 0, 1, 2, and 3. You want to connect this here, and then you want to grab an output. So you have 2 outputs, one over here, and grab another output box here and connect it. Now you'll see that it'll give you an error, bit width error 3 and 1. What that means is you're passing into this box something that is a bit width 3. And that makes sense because you started with something that was a bit width 4, but you're splitting it into 1 and 3. So what you're putting in here is a bit width 3. But this little box here only takes in stuff of bit width 1. So you could just fix that by clicking on the box and going to the properties and increasing the bit width to 3. So that now it's allowed to accept things of bit width 3 and also output them because it's an output box. And you'll see that it's still red, so what you want to do is just click on the line and reconnect it. Now you'll see if I change this to the 1, this is the 0th bit, so the first one, then this is the second, third, and fourth, but just like arrays, the indices start at 0. So you can see that it split it into one of the bits and then the rest of the bits in one other box. And if you ever need these results to go into something else, you can just extend the result and plug it into whatever you want. It doesn't need to just go in an output box because sometimes you want to use these values. Let's say I want to take this, let me copy it, paste it over here, and I want to split it into 4 individual bits. So I go to MISC, I go to splitter, the input is 4 bits, and then I want to split it into 4 individual bits, so I'll just split it into 1, 1, 1, and 1. Every number that you write here is going to be a box. That's why when we wrote 1, 3, we only had 2 output boxes, one of bit width 1 and one with bit width 3. But if I want 4 boxes, then I'll do, okay, the first one is going to be bit width 1, the second one is also going to be bit width 1, and the same thing for the third and fourth. So now we get a splitter. You won't see it, you have to click on the screen somewhere. And then you want to connect this, and then you'll have an output box over here. Connect this one here as well. Let me copy, paste, and connect these as well. And then you can see, if I change this to 1, the first one, the 0th bit, is 1. If I change this one to 1, you can see it's 1, this one to 1, and this one to 1, so you can see that. Now, a cool thing is that a splitter doesn't just split, it also joins. Because what you could do is click on a splitter, let me copy it and paste it. If you click on it, go to properties, and all the way down you see direction. You can change it from right to left, and now it flips. So what it's saying is, hey, you can give me stuff, and I can join it and give you it all in one output. So let's say that I have 2 inputs, and I want to join them together in one box. So these 2 bits, I want them to be in one box. Well, I can use a splitter. So I can go to MISC, click on splitter, and now you just think in an opposite way. You start with, okay, what do I want the output to be? Well, I want it to be a box of bit width 2. So I'm going to say bit width 2, and then what are the bit widths of my parts that are already split up, right? Because I'm doing the opposite here. Well, the bit width of the first one is just 1. The bit width of the second input box is also just 1. You only see 1 bit in each of them. Click OK, and then click somewhere on the screen and you'll see your splitter. And then you flip it. So you go to properties, go direction, click left, and then now you can pass it in here, and you can pass this one in here. And then as for your output, you go to output, go here, and pass that in here. It's going to give you a bit width error 2 and 1 because it's saying, hey, you're giving me something of bit width 2, but I can only handle bit width 1. So just fix it. Click on the output box, go to properties, and give it permission to take in stuff of bit width 2. And so it's going to be red, just delete with backspace on your keyboard and connect again, and you're good. And then you can see if I change this one to 1, it changes to 1, and this one is also there. So I managed to join these 2 bits into one box of bit width 2. So that's it for this video. I'll see you in the next.